All right, episode 2 of the Working Man's Podcast. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Today we have Johnny here with us.
Yep, right here. Can't see me very well, but that camera can. So
Johnny is Freddie's brother, a good friend of mine as well.
So from what I saw from the first video, the production quality is a little higher on this one.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Got about $800,000 worth of equipment for episode 2.
Roughly.
Yeah, Fred busted his ass on this one.
Yep. Yeah, because he's fucking money
lunatic.
Mayweather.
Lunatic, that's all it is.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with money.
So,
what kind of topic we got today?
I don't know. Sorry, I'm a little distracted over here looking at customized hats.
Fuck yeah.
Future reference.
Yeah, we're going to make some Working Man Podcast hats. Richardson snapback trucker hats.
Trucker hats.
Yeah, we already have it figured out.
Not even dad caps. They gotta be.
No, yeah.
They gotta be trucker caps.
Yes, similar in style, in manufacturing. Yeah, Johnny. So just tell us what's up, man. What's been going on in your life? Anything you want to chat with us about? Anything you want to chat with the people about?
I mean, some pretty shitty video games coming out. That's all I do with my life.
Pretty shitty video games, like what?
Fucking Call of Duty.
Call of Duty what? Call of Duty 9000?
Yeah, Call of Duty.
Literally.
Call of Duty, the same one 10 times. No, it's fucking Call of Duty Vanguard.
Oh, hi, Louie.
It's World War II, but it's Call of Duty. And you guys don't see shit because I'm the real gamer of the group. In the fucking beta, they had like the takedowns now, like the assassinations and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the assassinations is like they pull out a pistol and like shoot the guy in the face, all epic. And he when he pulls out the pistol in the animation, it's a modern 226, and it's a World War II game.
Okay.
So Call of Duty's like, yeah, we're fucking ramping the budget up on this one, and they're like, yeah, so we put a modern day pistol in a World War II game because we're a AAA company.
Imagine that.
Well, that's the extra special weapons package you get when you buy the deluxe gold version for $300.
Yeah, $150, and you get a cool skin.
And then you also, don't worry, you get the colorful rainbow camo skin that's really good for, and really realistic to, the time period of World War II. That's pretty much what they had back then was rainbow skins on their guns with 30 times optics. And
yeah, but that shows you're a true believer and you truly love Call of Duty and that you'll spend $300
to get the same shit
that 99% of the other gamers don't even have.
Yeah, the kid at school, or not at school, the kid at work today was telling us his friend played, what was it, Fortnite?
Yep.
He spent $5,000 real dollars over the time of playing that game.
Isn't it free?
Yeah, but you can buy
packs. Stuff in the game, like with real money.
Yeah.
Really?
And he bought $5,000 worth of stuff over time, since he got the game when it came out.
It's like the thing I said today is like the harder you work, the more you'll make, the less you'll have. It's like, that kid didn't work a day in his life because he's in like 11th grade, and his friend was like, yeah, I just had $5,000 laying around that I stole from my parents, and I bought
spend
Fortnite.
on
Fortnite.
Yeah. It's like I sling tires for a living, change people's fucking tires, deal with meatballs walking in, and that's an inside joke. And yeah. And then this kid's over here spending $5,000 on Fortnite when I can't fix my freaking rear main seal.
Yeah, pretty much.
How does that even happen? How do you as a parent be like, oh yeah, honey, go ahead and take the card and buy yourself this fucking Viking helmet for your character for $800?
Yeah, it's like one skin in that game is like $20.
Like I get it. Like here's a $20 fucking gift card for Christmas. Go buy whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
But like $5,000.
Yeah, $5,000.
How long has that game even been out?
A few years.
A few years.
So, it's like an investment.
It's literally. Is he famous? Is he making money playing this game?
Like how is he investing?
So he's just losing $5,000
on
this. Like, well, let's be honest here. A shitty game. That's not good. Yeah. Louis wants to be part of this. He agrees.
Come here, Louis.
But yeah. If you guys weren't so goddamn unorganized, we could have used the Traeger today, but
we still can. It's 10 o'clock. I mean, I can go turn it on right now.
No, it's okay.
Well, listen, we don't have the next 6 days off.
That's true. Yeah.
You have the next 6 days off?
Yeah, so with my schedule, it's cool because I'll have 2 days off normally, and then if it's one of my shifts, if it's one of my weeks where I work only 2 days and then have 2 more days off, Then if I take those 2 days off, I have 2, 2, and 2, so I get 6 days in a row just by taking 2 days off. And that's the case with this coming weekend. So I'm pretty pumped about that.
Excellent.
Got a lot of projects around the house I got to do. We got to do some painting.
Yep.
Got to paint the trim up. We got the living room all painted, but the trim, that's gonna be fun. We got all the shoe molding in after we did the hardwood, and we also got to paint the bedroom. And unpack everything, you know.
Yeah, you only got about a mountain and a half of stuff to unpack.
Yeah, right behind us, you know. Got to assemble the second giant husky shelf from Home Depot.
Oh my god. Yeah. Well, yeah, that one's actually, we got the regular size one. Well, it's giant, but it's not the super giant one.
Right. Yeah, another Home Depot trip.
Yeah, another one.
Another $200 spent. You know,
like the 30th trip in the last 4 days to Home Depot.
Get shit to put more shit on top of and inside of.
Yeah, and then even the light mount is made out of stuff from Home Depot.
Oh, yeah.
It's only a pipe clamp and a
squared,
a rod, threaded rod that was the same size as my previous mic stand that I was using for a light stand.
Oh yeah.
And I just bent it and we pipes clamped it to the basement foundation post.
This is the difference between already this podcast and every other podcast in the world.
This is a working man's podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
We figure things out. We don't buy stuff.
Yeah, it's like you could have bought this light stand for $80 when it's like I'm gonna just buy a.
You know how much that cost me?
What?
That
rebar?
It was $2.42 for the clamp, and it was $4.16 for the threaded rod.
Total of $6.50 for a light stand.
Yeah.
And ingenuity.
Well, it's the same thing with the mic stand. I mean, it's impossible to find a mic stand anywhere unless you go to
Guitar Center.
Really?
Yeah. We went all the way to Queensbury instead of going to Saratoga just to get because we're like, well, if we can catch this guy before he closed, maybe he'll have one like this.
Yep.
And he didn't at all. He had like a mini boom, but I don't think that would have worked actually.
No.
Anyway, it would have been a pain. And then he wanted like $60 for, or something like $50.
Yeah, $50. And
they are. All mic stands are expensive. Like the Guitar Center, these are like fucking. I think they're like $36.
Yeah,
but
it's a piece of metal with
it
a
literally
weight.
lasts forever. I mean, I guess you only need to really buy one, but
I'm just gonna stick with my desk mounted.
You can also order it on Amazon for $15.
Right.
I mean.
Listen, we build our mic stands here.
Yeah, Velcro.
Yep.
Velcro worked well. It's perfect. It does the job.
I'm not
She's
even.
holding up.
I'm not even nearly as hard as a working man, and I did that one.
I know, right? Ingenuity. That's all that matters. You're an ingenuitive man.
You got to have a brain.
I mean,
Right.
you are also. You work the same job as me. You are a working man. You are considered on this podcast.
Still a bitch.
Yes. Well, we know that. That's why you play video games.
That's all I do. I literally go home, ignore my girlfriend, and play video games.
Yeah,
she's over there.
She's not on the couch behind me or anything.
You're all of a sudden you're gonna see a random like shoe come flying and hit him in the back of the head.
Fucking like a Mexican mom, the chancla. It's a homing missile.
No, it's that guy from Austin Powers. What the hell was his name?
I've literally only seen it once. So I don't remember.
You've only seen Austin Powers
literally
once?
one time. It was at your mom's house, and
I've
then
seen
Harrison
Austin
ruined
Powers
the whole
and
movie.
Goldmember. That's the only one I've seen. Isn't there a few?
What the heck? Random Task. So it was a spoof on like the guy Odd Job or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So Dr. Evil goes, random task, show them what you do, and he fucking takes his shoe off, and it's just a big like burly Asian dude, and he's got like a little top hat on and shit. He takes his dress shoe off, goes, and he chucks his dress shoe, and you see it flying through the air, and then it hits this like statue and fucking like knocks its head right off.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I haven't.
I want to be able to throw shows.
The one time I watched, I don't remember which one it was. I think it was Goldmember, but I watched it. It was at your mom's house, and then Harrison was completely trashed. It was one of those times, and I got there like sober, and like the whole movie, right before everything funny happened, he would say it, and like so I would laugh then, and he'd be like, "Dude, you're not laughing at the movie. Do you think it's funny?" I'm like, "No, I do. It's just I laughed at when you said it."
Right.
Yeah.
Those movies are phenomenal.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch them.
We gotta have
I'll watch
Harrison
them in the first place.
Gotta have Harrison on here.
Yeah, we plan on it.
He'd
yeah.
be like, dude, band,
Dude.
adventures.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's perfect
Yeah.
material.
Literally is.
Yeah.
Shout out to Downswing.
Yes.
Yes, check out Downswing on YouTube. They just released 2 new songs, and they both have music videos, and they're both awesome. And our friend is also the vocalist, who is awesome. And he should have just been the vocalist the whole time, let's be honest.
Yeah, agreed.
Yep.
So definitely check them out. I'll link them when I post the video. I'll
Sweet.
post their channel down below. and I'll post Mr.Misfire as well.
Fuck
yes.
Yes. I don't post very many videos because I suck, but
What does Mr.Misfire do?
just play video games and make stupid videos about it. And you guys make fun of me because I play Tarkov too much.
You do play Tarkov too much.
I haven't played it in like 3 weeks.
Thank God.
Well,
What
it's
are you
because
even playing?
I've been playing Fallout, Assassin's Creed, and fucking Ghost Recon.
Oh,
But I can't record those games because OBS is just like, nah, dude.
you know, you could play like Phasmophobia with your buddies, but
I mean, I can't. I'm guilty because I haven't played.
Fucking cat scared the shit out of me. Fucking bitch.
Then we're gonna cut
don't
right
let
to
my wife
that.
hear that. She'll reach right through that microphone,
Well.
grab you through the throat.
She'll be the first one in the comments.
You had something you wanted to talk about, right?
Well, we were gonna talk about the tablet incident.
Oh yeah.
Oh, parenting. Yeah. Parenting 101.
So we'll dive a little bit into it. So when we were leaving the gym yesterday, I noticed, and me and Johnny both noticed it, there was this like 4 or 5 year old kid with his head buried in a tablet, and his mom and dad were in front of him like by 15 or 20 feet per
I
se.
don't even think he was. I think he was like 3. He
was really young.
Didn't he have a binky in?
I think he might have.
Yeah.
I don't know. But he was definitely like young, like 2 feet tall. The tablet was like the size of him. So he's watching like a cartoon or something, like face buried in it, and his parents are just walking away from him in like a mall parking lot, and they're talking to their 2 other kids. I think they must be their 2 other kids, and they just kept getting like further and further away. And me and Johnny were walking to the car and like kept looking back, and eventually they just like stopped and like were like looking around and going like, and then they saw him and like, hey, you get over here, like he did something wrong. And I'm like, no, you should have been monitoring your small
Literally,
child
that's
in
like-
a mall parking lot. That's like the
Yeah.
most basic of parenting
That's
things.
literally like the biggest door opening to the topic of like technology nowadays. Because like when we were little, we didn't have a video like a TV. We couldn't carry around a box TV to watch videos on.
I have my
like-
Zenith TV.
Oh yeah. With the VHS player built in.
Yeah,
With a
still have it.
with a 3,000-foot extension cord, just walking around with the fucking thing. But no, it's like literally, my girlfriend went to a concert yesterday, and she said like the people to her like immediate left recorded the whole thing, like didn't even like.
No, yeah, they do. I do this. I was guilty of that like years ago. When I used to go to concerts, I used to try and record the whole thing. Then I realized I never watched the videos.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm
it
like,
sounds awful.
It always
Yeah,
just sounds like.
Yeah.
You'd
So it's not
rather
even
just
worth
like watch it and be like, yeah, I went to that show and it was sick, and have like one picture, or a couple videos of proof.
Say
and
take
then, like,
pictures. If
Yeah,
anything.
pictures is more badass.
Yeah.
And that way you're not like focusing, because like the whole time you record, mostly like unless you just completely forget about, you're looking at your
Yeah.
phone,
Yeah.
and it kind of like takes away from the experience.
It's like
'cause you're,
watching-
looking at a video of what you're doing.
It's like
Right.
watching a video really loud.
Yeah.
literally,
Like,
though. And
that's-
it takes the whole fun out of it. Like when we went to Wage War a couple of years ago, and like when we weren't doing that, we were busy jumping and moshing in the
Oh,
pit.
yeah.
I don't
So,
think
like,
I pulled my phone out once that whole show. I'm not.
No,
gonna
it's
lie
not
to you.
worth it because you literally never watch the
Yeah.
videos unless you take a picture with a band member or there's something cool happening that you can record or take a
Right.
picture of. It's not even worth doing because you just never pay attention. You never
Yeah.
watch it. So I mean, I don't know. It's just everyone is always buried in their technology. I mean, I'm guilty of it sometimes. Like I watch a lot of YouTube, but like for the most part, I don't use my phone throughout the day.
Right. I mean, but when you're watching YouTube, like that's what you're focused on. You're focused on like,
At least there's a reason.
and 9 times out of 10, we're watching YouTube to learn something. You know.
yeah, we're
I
picking
mean-
up some other,
You guys are.
Right.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But I mean, even if entertainment wise, but like if you're actually at an event or something, like
You're distracted from the thing you went to.
instead
by
of
your phone.
instead of like seeing it in reality, being there in reality, you're literally virtually looking at whatever it is you're trying to be involved in.
It's
Right.
It's like, yeah, you're there, but it's the exact same thing as if you were not there.
right.
In
if
a
you
way.
just watched it on YouTube like a
It's
year
just-
later,
yeah.
you know, it's
Yeah,
the same thing.
Yeah, I can't stand that. I always notice that too. And like me and Ann at work were talking about it today too, how she went out to dinner and every time she looks at like old, young, everybody is literally just like 6 of them at a table and they're all just on their phones like the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all buried in their phone.
Yep.
And it's like, why don't you just not
Speaking of which,
use your phone
Right.
like, for an hour? Like you literally are paying, well, especially now because the food prices are so high. You're going out and you're paying all this money to go eat dinner, and then the whole time you're not even socializing while you're there. You could
Right.
just stayed stayed home and played on your phone.
Yeah.
Instead of going out and spending money and then using your phone, or like when you go to the movies and people are on their phone the whole time, or when you go anywhere like the drive-ins and you see people in their cars on their phone. I'm like, you really paid to come here.
Yeah.
You paid to go see this, and you're sitting on your phone through the whole thing. Or another thing that bothers me, it's not necessarily really the technology, but when you go to the movies and you spend all your money, you spend like $25 for a ticket, and the whole time you're in there, they're just like behind you. I'm like, shut the hell up! I can't stand it when people talk at the movies. Yeah, it's a big thing.
It's like the drive-ins. Because, like, people are like, oh, we're at a drive-ins. It's not the movie theater. We can be loud. It's like, motherfucker, it's almost louder. Because, like, you're yelling, and it's like...
And then
you're yelling. You're only 2 cars away. That's only like 20 feet, and you're like sitting there talking loud and yelling. I'm like, dude, what? Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, when they turn their headlights on, or they start their car, and I'm like, just.
And then there's always that one person who hits their fucking car alarm. Have you noticed that?
Every time.
Out of the drive-ins, they're always like, sorry. It's like, you never do that. And you're like, oh, well, I'm at the drive-ins. I might as well piss everyone off while I'm here.
I lost my car on the way back from the concession stand.
Yeah, I paid $50 for a bucket of popcorn.
Dude,
$20 for popcorn and a soda.
That place was the shit when we were kids.
Back in the day.
Like going to like Hathaway's drive-ins.
It's still not even bad. Like, it's because it's the same thing.
Pretty much the same experience. You just pay more.
And the kids of the like original owners are who run it now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like how they have 2 screens now.
Do they still like do that shit where they like fucking search your car to make sure you don't have any food?
Literally, it's like, do you have any food? No. All right, have a good night. And it's like they're probably like, yeah, they got food.
Right.
But they don't really care.
And you come in, you're like,
it's like,
yeah, they definitely have food.
Honestly though, it's like we always, at least me and my girlfriend, when we go with like her friends and everything, we always bring a cooler.
Yep.
And like we have a bunch of snacks. We still get fucking.
Still go to the concession stand.
Like you have to. It's like a tradition.
I have to go buy Twizzlers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every time I go to the movies, I'm like, I'll take a Coke and then a big bag of Twizzlers.
Yeah, it's like
the whole bag. Give
it's
me the
like
whole thing.
almost.
I'm gonna eat the whole thing, and I'm gonna eat the whole thing and drink the whole soda before the advertisements are up.
Still,
and then I'm gonna be like, "Yep, should have saved that." And then about 20 minutes in the movie, I'm like, "I gotta piss so bad."
It's like when you go to like an actual movie theater. And you're like, all right, we're just gonna get some popcorn and nothing else, maybe some drinks. And it's like
$16,000
it's like,
later.
It's like, all right, so what kind of loan do you want?
Yep.
It's like,
Yeah. So does this qualify for a USDA?
1 box of Sour Patch Kids. Fuck.
Yeah.
$6.
You're like, yeah, we're gonna have a fun night going out to the movies in Albany, New York, and then you go out and you drive there, and it costs $40 in gas now since the gas prices are back up. And then you go to the movies and it's $25 each person for a ticket. So there's $50. So you're in like $80, and then you go buy food and there's another $30. It's like $150 to go to the movies.
Yeah, literally. Like when we went and saw Godzilla, like was it the second
Kong,
one?
the newest one.
No, it was the second one. We went to Colony, right?
I don't remember.
But
You
you
were
paid.
at the mall. Yeah, and I paid like 3 or 4 of us, and it was like
4 of us.
$200.
It was $150.
Like, ugh.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, I'll pay. It's no big deal. What is it, $15 a person?
Yeah.
It was like $30 a person.
Fred's like, no, IMAX is worth it. Like,
It is worth it. I would still pay to go. If I'm going out to the movies, I'm going to get the best theater.
Well, you just go to Bennington, $750.
It's not bad, but it is still cheap.
Matinee is $350.
I saw the new Godzilla for the second time at Bennington.
Yeah,
So I paid to see it twice. That thing's a piece of crap. I got to get a nicer one of those.
It's all right. We're good. I keep bumping into it like an idiot.
But it shouldn't do that. It should be like the one that came with my Sennheisers is like super nice.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get another Sennheiser one. They're like a total of $4.
Nice. But yeah, do you guys remember this was my favorite thing, Jeremy and I, when we were kids. We used to go, my mom used to take us to Hathaway's drive-ins all the time. Do you remember the fucking alien glow stick lollipops that they had there? Like the blue, it was like an alien head on a plastic stick that you could shove a glow stick inside of, and it would like glow blue.
Very.
I don't think I do. I don't think I know that.
Those things, I looked for them. They're like discontinued. You can't find them anymore. Those things were the best fucking tasting things in the world.
I don't think I ever.
You know
had
what else?
one.
You know what other candy or like food is really good? Is those fucking candies. We were talking about this the other day. I forget who it was with. I think it was with like Kirsten and her friends, but it was like those strawberry candies that are like squishy, that are wrapped in a strawberry
that
wrapper.
you never buy, but just
Where
always
the
end up places.
In your
Where are they?
Yeah, they're always at your grandparents' house. Yeah.
Or like the dark dentist. Like for some reason they're always in like an old dentist building. They're like, here, have a candy. It's like you're a fucking dentist. Like they were literally in the Greenwich dentist the last
Job
time
security.
I went. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we just cleaned all your teeth. Here's some candy.
Yep.
Eat the candy.
You'll be back in 6 months with a cavity, you little.
You motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Accuser of the fucking brethren.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Walmart lady.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Every podcast is shout out to Walmart
it's
lady.
gonna end up with a Walmart lady reference at one point.
Dude, Fred found out there's 3 videos different.
Yeah, he was telling me about that yesterday.
So there's 3 videos, and none of them are as good as the first one because the first one's just unbeatable.
Right.
Like you cannot beat that 15-minute long video of her just losing her mind in Walmart.
Did the cops come in the other ones?
I don't know. I didn't watch them all the way through because
okay.
I was at work. But I don't. And I brought this up with Johnny. I was like, I don't understand how we can let these people go back into public. Like, how does it? Like, she go to Walmart and she's in there screaming at people, going, "Yes, you do, motherfucker. You need help. You need to repent." Fucking sinner. Like, how does she get like brought out of there by the police? And they're like, all right, now go home. Like,
Trying to help you, motherfucker.
I feel like if there's someone that
Gone.
or insane,
Yeah.
I feel like you really need to like evaluate them.
Nah, dude.
Like, you know,
Mike's
the
like,
person.
I know firsthand.
Yeah.
You know the
to.
person whose name we will not reference.
I know plenty of people.
Well, especially the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to be evaluated.
Well, luckily they have been.
This one has been evaluated and it has been put in the correct place.
Yeah.
So that's good. But we need more evaluation, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing more and more people like that, like throughout society. I think there's just more and more crazy people. But maybe they've always been there. We just see it more because of social media. That's always a thing, too.
Yeah, well, now with the healthcare firing and everything, getting rid of 90% of New York's healthcare, I think that's going to be an even bigger problem.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it was like I don't know if it was like real, but it was like probably is. If you're a nurse or even a doctor, if you refuse the mandate, you literally get fired.
Yeah. You get put on, like, I think it was like a 7-day unpaid suspension or something like that. And then if you still don't get it by the end of that time, then you get terminated.
Yeah, it's
I
literally
don't know
like
what kind of like world we're living in.
it's an absolute joke because I was like actually looking at like because like when you scour the internet, shit comes up. It's like okay, I was looking. It was like something around like 79% of Americans are one paycheck away from debt. So it's like even like not every like you make good money if you're a nurse or a doctor, but like not everyone is that stable. Like I'm sure there's some people who work at the hospital who probably are going to be fucked.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
CNAs and
Definitely.
stuff.
Because
Yeah.
they're going to be like, I don't think this is good for me. I don't think I need it or
But
I don't think it'll be good for my health to
I'm
get it.
still gonna wear all my PPE and all this, and gonna wear everything, and that you were making me wear before this was even a thing. But
Well, that's like for you, like I don't think it would be good for you to get it because like there's not enough known, and I don't
of your heart condition.
Yeah, exactly. Like I
Yeah.
don't care if people get it or they want it, then that's totally fine. That's the whole, that's kind of how it's supposed to work. Is if you don't want it, then okay, we don't get it. If you want it, then you get it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with it, but like I don't think for you it would be a good idea because there's no. Like you
Yeah.
have a heart condition, and
Yeah,
nobody-
I've seen-
for your long-term effects. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
So I mean, not yet anyway. You shouldn't
yeah,
get it.
it's like because it's like oh well we figured out some of the side effects, and it's like yeah, but like what about in like a year?
Yeah.
Well, it's
2
only been a
years.
year since it. Well, not even. When did it like become legit?
Not yeah. I mean, I got vaccinated. I got Moderna in January, and that was like right after they shipped it overseas.
So
to
it
us.
has. So it
So it
hasn't
was
been a year
probably like I want to say like November, December, probably when they started pushing it out.
when they
Yeah.
first.
Because we got it
yeah.
fairly quickly.
Yeah. So it hasn't even been a year yet, and that's what like. Wasn't it like a really high percentage of people have it now, like
Oh, yeah.
60% or something?
Yeah.
Like have it. So
It's
I
going
mean,
up too.
Yeah, because I mean, like I said, if you want it, then get the damn thing.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are giving in and just saying, "Well, I'm just going to get it because I don't want to deal with it," which is fine. But like, why? I don't know why be so extreme about it. It's really strange. I don't think it's fair to those people. Like, especially if you work in healthcare, you know what healthcare is.
Yeah.
If you're working in healthcare and you're wearing all your PPE and whatever, and you still think it's not a good idea for you to get it, then why? I don't understand why you should have to get it to keep your job.
And especially if you work in healthcare, that doesn't prevent the spread of the virus. It just lessens your symptoms that you'll have.
Exactly. And that's the same thing with pretty much every vaccine or shot in general.
That's
isn't
why
it?
it's like-
almost all of them, if not all of them, like it just lessens. It doesn't necessarily. It's not like a brick wall barrier to stop anything. It's basically if you come in contact with it, it'll either one stop you from getting it, or two, it'll lessen the symptoms. And that's with everything. Louis agrees.
Yeah.
And
Jesus.
But like that's why you can still spread. Like if you got the flu shot, and if you touch something that had the flu virus on it, it's still on your hand. If I go to shake your hand, you're still gonna get it if you didn't get the flu. Even if I got the flu shot, I'm probably still gonna get it. But that's what it's like the same sort of deal,
right? And it makes it even scarier because like, say you get the vaccine and you end up contracting COVID, which millions of people in the United States have after getting the vaccine.
Yeah.
And you have no symptoms. Like you're not sick, so you don't stay home from work. You still continue to work, but then you spread it to people.
Yeah, you do all those things.
So I understand why they're pushing it, but at the same time, to the extent that it is,
I think it should be
I don't know
pushed in a
like
rightful sense.
Yeah.
Like, hey, look, it's working, it's doing its job.
Right.
It's going to prevent a lot of damage and stuff if you just get it. We really encourage you to get it. Mm-hmm. But like the bribery and the threatening jobs, and that's like not right at all.
It's like
for anything. Imagine if because that's like the thing that's weird too is like what if they like how far like they could push it anywhere.
Yeah.
Like okay now so you didn't get this one vaccine so we're gonna fire you now. Like if you don't, I don't know, if you don't do something else, like who knows? It could be anything. I'm not thinking of anything right now off the top of my head, but it could be anything. Mm-hmm. They're just like yep. So now that you're not doing this, you really should be for this job, and if you don't start doing this thing that you don't do, then you might get fired.
It's like, hey, you're not doing 1,000 sit-ups a day, you're fired. Like literally, it could like anything. Like
if you don't run 10 miles every morning, then
all right, that's the military. Calm down.
Yeah, but no, the military's gone to that route too. Like
yeah, people are getting discharged.
Yeah, if you once it becomes mandatory, if you refuse, then separation.
It's pretty simple with just like. If you want to get something, get it. If you don't, then don't.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like kind of the whole. It could go anywhere with that. As long as you got it, then if you want to get it, then get it with anything. Like I want a car that's good on gas, so I got a car that's good on gas. Or I want a truck because I want a truck. Then I get. When are they going to say like, well, you can't own a truck because they use too much gas?
Yeah, and it's crazy because like, what, 10, 11 months ago. The big push the government was, we're not going to make the vaccine mandatory. Like I just did a simple Google search. December 5th, 2020.
Look at that
Joe
guy.
Biden headline. COVID vaccinations in U.S. will not be mandatory.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of sums it all up right there.
Yeah, in other news, so the price of silver tanked today. It's below $22 an ounce, spot price. If that tells you anything.
How much in the shot am I?
In the other one?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't look. Hold on. You're in the shot. It's like on where you guys are.
And it's like pointed directly at my face. You might need to angle it slightly towards Johnny.
He's right in it.
That's right. Johnny's right in it.
Like you're pretty much center, and then Johnny's on the side.
We'll center it more towards Johnny, because this one's pretty much pointed right at me.
The only reason I didn't want to do that because the pole's kind of right there.
Oh, all right.
I'll just scooch this way a little bit.
Yeah, scoot this way.
Get right in
I can't extend my arm anymore. I could move it, but that's all right. I don't want to block
sure it's
that
fine.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's fine. It doesn't matter.
No,
It's more about the audio.
I'll be a voice.
It's still recording, right?
Yeah.
Please, for the love of God.
Nobody sits here and watches podcasts. They put it on the background.
Yeah.
What the heck were we? What were we talking about earlier in the truck on the way back from Home Depot?
Oh, there's a lot of things.
U.S. to be out of money by October 18th.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Well,
That's real convenient.
at least
US
where I work, we're not out of money yet. So that's good.
U.S. government will run out of money by October 18th. Treasury says.
Well, where we work is a very necessary business.
Yeah.
They're always going to need that.
Mm-hmm.
Like they can't really as long as there's vehicles, they're going to need tires.
Well,
they're going to need repairs.
soon, if you live in upstate New York, drive all the way to Cambridge, New York, and go to Hoosick Tire.
Or Hoosick, New York. You can go there too.
No,
Or Hoosick, New York.
Cambridge shop's better.
Varsity shop.
Cambridge shop is the varsity shop.
Best prices on used tires you'll find anywhere.
Actually,
That was brilliant.
quite literally though.
You got tires? We'll put it to it.
Yeah, put it to her.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, bo.
The Hoosick Tire slogan is just, yeah, dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm doing Gatorade.
Shout out to Stewart's.
Shout out to, I don't have anything.
This was like actually going back to like nothing really important, but still fun to talk about. Is earlier, I was all excited about smoking some chicken, and then I was like, "Fuck, it's raining," and I was like, "Just put it in the garage."
mean, you
Open the
could.
garage door.
We literally go turn it on right now and make your dreams come true.
I didn't bring my food,
Oh, okay.
That and it's 10:30.
Yeah,
it's
I
kinda
guess.
but I mean, I did bring the bratwursts I bought because they're like pre-cooked and everything. They're like the cheddar ones, but you don't have a microwave.
No, but we cook it on the stove.
That's true.
Why would you microwave bratwurst?
Because it's fucking good.
What are you, some kind of animal?
Do not microwave the bratwurst.
That's like the thing Anne was saying about her daughter.
Yeah.
How she had to like help a patient who was coding, and it's like just goes back to like all this bullshit going on. It's like people like that are out there doing that, and
they're gonna get fired.
Oh yeah.
yeah, and they're willing to do it, and you're gonna get fired because you don't want a needle in your arm.
And they've trained so hard for it.
Yeah,
Like years.
she's my age.
There was Ann knew somebody that worked at Bennington Hospital, I think, for like 25 years, 20 years, and she quit because they were trying to force her to get it. She's like, "Well, I'm not going to do it then. I'll go work somewhere else that doesn't make me do that."
Well, I heard just recently, like 26 nurses in the oncology department of Glens Falls just got terminated. for
Really?
refusing to get it.
Yeah, 60% of staff in St. Peter's is gone. 60%.
How are they going to do anything?
They're not. It's literally hospitals are going to close and people are just going to die because they can't do anything.
It's insane.
People are working
they're going to
7.
blame it on the people that
yeah,
didn't want to get
people
it.
have been working like 7 12-hour shifts.
Yeah, they're going to blame it on the people that didn't get it because we need to protect the vaccinated from the
When these are the most
unvaccinated.
willing people to do it. Gotta have Mad Vlad on this podcast.
I would love that.
That would be sick.
I'm wearing his merch.
Shout
Yeah.
out to the Outer Middle Show.
Outer Middle
Yeah.
Show.
Yep. We'll also link in description.
Dude, literally we have to though, because it's like the best YouTube channel.
Vlad is the man.
He is the absolute man. It would be sick to have him virtually podcasting.
Right?
Or you
Yeah.
could just fly up to New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably won't.
No, I don't think he would.
We'll literally pay for you to fly
We'll
up here with
split
us.
it.
you see-
Just fly up here and hang out with us, damn it.
All expenses paid vacation to upstate New York. In the fall, beautiful foliage.
Yeah.
You have a spare bedroom.
Yeah.
Hey, Vlad.
He
Hey, Vlad.
he got invited to a wedding, a fan's wedding.
Yeah, I saw that. I watched the whole unboxing.
He's like,
go?
no, he's like, it's in Florida and he lives in
Oh.
Kentucky. So he's like, he's like, there's so much going on. Like your situation, they just got a house and like pretty tight on money. He's like, I would, but like the schedule and everything, like he kind of needs to keep working.
Yeah.
plus, like, he got it really late because he lets his mail like accumulate before he opens it because he has to have enough.
Yeah.
And it was like a
Couple
month or
weeks,
two.
yeah.
It was like really close to when he needed to go.
I want
Well-
PO boxes must get like so. How do they store all that mail? They should put it in a big bin.
Probably.
Yeah, they probably store it in like a separate, like literally a Tupperware container, and then just go, here you go. This is how much you got in the last 2 months.
Yeah. I'm sure they know he's like famous and gets a ton
Yeah,
of mail.
he's probably got like an actual
yeah, a
like a
mail
whole
bin.
thing
Yeah.
for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when we get there with our merch
Yep.
that we haven't made yet.
We're going to. I'm
will
looking at it
make
right
it.
now.
You know what we should make?
Precursor.
We should just make some like really merch that nobody makes, like the
Spread it out.
paracord bracelets and shit, like cool
Why?
shit like
no,
that.
who wants that?
Richardson hats, bud.
shit's cool.
Start small.
Who wants a paracord bracelet?
They're pretty awesome.
After a podcast. Man, I love that podcast. Can't wait to have a paracord bracelet with their name on it.
Yes.
WMPC. Welcome back to the WMPC podcast.
It's just like
It would just be a mismatch of all American things.
yeah.
On
just-
today's episode, we're going to be interviewing Johnny.
Get your grandfather to voice it.
oh my god. Yes.
Huh? I remember back in the day, I used to drive tractors and I used to jumpstart them with 9-volt batteries. He is a good man. He's the man.
Literally though.
man.
Comes in a Huzik tire. Freddie, I need some tires. What do you got? I got. What does he have? Like a Kia?
No, he's got a
He's got an
Got a sh-
Equinox.
yeah.
Yeah, Equinox.
No,
Kia?
yeah.
I thought he had a Kia Sorento.
Nah, he's a Chevy, man. Get
No,
the
he
hell out of
won't
here.
buy anything but a Chevy.
Yeah.
Like this Chevy lasted me 14 days. Best car I ever owned.
Boy, I really steered Mike in the right direction with that 08 Silverado. That cost him $5,000 the last 2 months.
to get inspected.
Yep.
Yep.
And then check engine lights still
They get
on.
me fucking started on that piece
I
of
don't
shit.
want to fucking hear it.
LE engine light over there.
Fucking Volkswagen.
Lucy leaks a lot.
Could have
Literally-
bought mine for $3,000, but no.
Speaking of which, we got to do that.
What?
Rear main seal.
I'm not doing it. What do you
We're
think I
doing it.
am?
We're doing it. It doesn't take that long.
Yeah, it only takes about 4
Certified.
weeks.
A guy told me it takes 3 hours on a video I watched. He's like, it took me 3 hours to drop it and replace it.
to drop what?
You have to because you have to remove.
You have to pull the whole subframe down.
Yeah.
You have to jack the car up off the subframe.
Yeah, it said it took him 3 hours.
hours. Because he's done it 40 times.
Yeah, probably.
Like, for someone who's never done it, it's going to take forever to do. And you're going to break in 10 things to do it.
Yeah, I'm not looking. I'll wait for my clutches to get soaked and then just burn it.
Just light it on fire. Ah, it's paid off.
Yeah, it's like yesterday when
gasoline.
Tyler borrowed it. I was like, listen, just baby foot it. Don't drive it. Like, just don't put it in neutral and push it to
Or
work.
just run it into a tree.
Yeah, or please total it.
Just total it in one hit.
I need to get Misfire merch. That's what I need to do.
Do it.
Just one T-shirt that just says Mr.Misfire in like Times New Roman font.
With your free logo maker logo.
I don't use that anymore.
Yeah, this was computer generated online for free.
Yep.
Excellent quality. 1080p.
I should just go
widescreen.
I should just go on
16 by 9.
go on Fiverr and just have someone make me a logo.
I mean, that's
That's
like,
what I did for our unit
15
patches.
$15.
That's the way to go.
Really is.
There's someone on there that's like wicked good at it, and that's all they're good at.
I would just have like I think I was just gonna do like a double M logo because I don't know, the skull shit's kind of like cliche.
Magic Mike.
Magic
Magic
mustache.
I was just saying the mustache is already doing the job.
I can feel
Dude, it was so funny when we were at the gym the other day.
Tonight.
The guy with the mustache was like looking at Mike. He's like, "It's a brother."
Oh yeah, except for his mustache is like
A Pedro stash.
10th of mine. Well, that's funny because he works there, but I saw him like I don't know, like
The second time we ever went.
yeah, and he was over by the cables, and we went to go use one of the machines he was on or something like that. And I was like, "Gotta respect the stash, bro." And he looked at me and kind of was like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
and then
dude.
a couple days later, he's fucking working at the front counter. And I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, that's you."
It's like, I got my job here just so I could see you. every
Yeah,
time you
Mike.
come in.
And he's like, "I'd recognize your stash anywhere."
You're like,
You know, there's kind of like a mutual connection between dudes with stashes. You're like,
Yeah,
And
I see you.
especially if it's like
and
a
there's
good.
me, and I look for guys with like patchy beards.
I'm doing some work on the hat designs. And it says for the logo type on the hats, you can do embroidery, patch, label, direct transfer, poly press. I'm thinking embroidery like 3D embroidery, like
be-
similar
yeah.
to
Yeah, the Matco and
yeah.
That'd be sick.
like this. It's like stitched in.
We just got to come up with a design.
My favorite logos. I don't
We
know.
could do
It's
that.
probably like really hard to get. It's like the rubber patches.
Like PVC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think those are awesome, but they're expensive too. 'Cause everything I've ever wanted to buy with it is so expensive.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to, like you said, have to reach out to somebody on Fiverr to see if they.
Probably the best bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still like the idea of the logo with like the bird, like kind of similar to ammo, but not like completely, where it's like holding like a shotgun and like a spatula.
I mean, that would be sick.
Traeger, just the Traeger emblem.
Yeah, it's literally just copyright claim.
Pellets.
Yeah, it's just called pellets.
Working man's pellets.
Yeah, the WMPC.
Working man's pellet cast.
It's like a rabbit that's shitting out Traeger pellets.
Yes. Thum, 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 thum.
Oh my god.
I'm super impressed by this light. The thing's been on for like 2 hours now. And
It's probably still at 100%.
Still cooking.
Yeah.
It's excellent.
Just for shits, I typed in working man art on Google Images.
Literally nothing good is coming up.
Awful.
Yes, right there. It's the janitor symbol with like the guy with the broom.
Yep.
Smiling.
Oh,
I
there we
love
go.
my job.
You should just have like a picture of your dad carving his carvings. That's our logo.
Just a picture of Otto in general.
Yeah, this is,
Work boots with jeans tucked,
Tucked
into
into
them.
him.
That's the logo.
With like a 90s t-shirt with Kiss on it tucked into his waistband.
yeah.
Did you guys ever watch the movie They Live With Me?
Yeah,
Yes.
we watched it at
Yeah.
Josh's, yeah.
We did watch it.
That's like
Gotta
literally
have
probably what's
Josh on
happening.
here. Now we gotta have Josh on
Yeah.
here.
We need to let him know about this podcast.
Yes, absolutely.
I
We'll
think he would
definitely
get
tell
a
him.
kick out of this.
He'd probably be sitting at home in his living room like,
I missed that.
Like,
it's beautiful.
you guys are so stupid.
You guys are so serious.
You didn't talk about the thing.
Dude, it's so
True,
funny.
we could talk about
I
the thing.
never knew what he looked like until we went there. I never saw him.
You just knew him as Fallen 1 XXX.
No, literally, yeah. And
With a 50 million gamer score.
You never knew what he looked
no,
like.
I never knew. And when we opened the door, I was like, "Is fucking Harrison here?" I was like,
It's like Harrison's brother.
"Yeah."
I know.
Next year we'll go for a week. We'll actually
love that.
camp in the backyard.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I'd love to sleep inside while you guys camped outside.
I'd love to like get some time off of work.
They can't see you. Maybe they saw you on that one.
I kind of already touched on it, but silver prices today are below $22.
How's your Dogecoin? Speaking of like,
Literally haven't
prices.
checked because it's gonna probably make me really sad.
I feel like
It's gonna take another 10 years to go back up because old Muskie took it out for everybody.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't get into virtual coins.
It's not a good long term thing. Well, it would be if it stays. If if the economy doesn't completely collapse, that'll be a good thing.
Right. You never know.
what's the gold
Yeah.
at?
Gold is at, I want to say like 18 something. Let me look.
Is it less than silver?
1800 per ounce. So gold.
What?
Gold today
gold's
is
insanely
at.
expensive.
Gold's down a little bit. It's at 1740 per ounce. Silver is at 2166 per ounce.
That's why like those guys on Gold Rush, like in a week they get like 80 ounces. It's like we made 80 grand this week, boys.
Oh, yeah.
It's like holy shit. I mean, but their machines are like millions.
They get more
and
than
millions.
80 ounces a week.
Yeah.
They get like 150
It's like 80 ounces
a
an
day.
episode.
It's like an insane amount of gold they get.
Yeah.
They make like 150 grand a day.
I'm sure they get a lot of in silver too, because silver is a pretty good byproduct of
True.
gold mining.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm sure
they got to
they-
make a ton because
yeah.
the amount of equipment they have and the amount of land they cover and the amount of employees.
Yep.
They got to be making. They got to get tons of
Yeah.
gold every day.
Just in that one episode where they had that like the big boring machine.
Yeah,
that
it was like $1 million in gold
Yeah.
in like one episode.
I'm in the wrong profession.
Yeah, they like specifically sought out this one area where the rock was like folded over in just the right way or whatever.
Yeah, it was. You could like really see the veins of gold, and it was
Yeah.
insane.
Wild.
It's like Minecraft. It's like, oh, there it is. Except gold is fucking useless in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Oh fuck.
Bless.
Everything going on with like the economy and everything. You don't really know like what's gonna happen with the dollar. You know, they just keep printing and printing and printing and printing. We talked about this earlier.
Yeah,
They just keep printing the dollar, and it just becomes worth less and worth less and worth less and worth less. And at the end of the day, silver and gold are going to be the actual like
It's going to be the currency.
currency.
Again.
Yeah, again.
Yeah.
You know, like that's where the paper money came from. Is it used to represent like a certain amount, a specific amount of silver. Like that's where the silver certificates came from. And if they keep printing and printing, the value of the dollar is just going to go to nothing, and then everybody who's got silver is going to be in business.
Was it literally like they just made the certificates and they're like, wow, this is so much easier to carry around?
Yeah.
And they're like,
it's not. You're not carrying a.
what are
10-pound
dollar
bag of
bills
silver.
actually made out of? Cloth? Like what
It's
is
like
it?
a bunch of
Fiber.
things. Yeah, it's like a fibery material because it's the only way it could hold up to being in your wallet
There's a bunch
stretched
of
out.
soaking wet ones over on my dryer if you want to go look.
There you go. Is that why T put the coin thing over there?
Probably.
So she can like find coins.
Almost
in pockets?
everybody does have a coin thing near the dryer because you always forget them in your pants. You always find them in the washing machine or the dryer.
It's a daily thing that my girlfriend will change, and you hear coins hit the floor because they fall out of her pockets.
you just like use them like just swept your floor. You probably have like $14,000.
Make sure you
Yeah.
check them for pre-1965 silver
what's-
content.
I'll just give them to you.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
I've been trying to get your mom to give them to me for so long.
Not even give them to you, just buy them.
I know. Come on, Mary, sell me some Mercury dimes. I know you're listening.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, laugh it up. I can hear you laughing right now.
But no. Tomorrow morning, I plan on going to Queensbury and stopping at R&T Antiques. Shout out to R&T Antiques. I stopped in there a couple weeks ago. The guy in there that I dealt with was awesome. I think I bought 10 Morgan silver dollars. Awesome prices. He sold me probably maybe even some AU, very fine Morgans for I think about 30 bucks a piece, which is pretty damn good. If you're trying to buy them online, you pay taxes and shipping and everything like that. And it ends up like $40 for like a Cole Morgan. So yeah, it's definitely hit up your local coin store if you're looking for any sort of silver or bullion or anything like that to invest in.
It's like I found some in a cigar box. I found some old World War II coins. I don't know if they'd be worth anything.
Like American coins?
I think so. One of like our dad's old cigar boxes. He had like wrapped up silver dollars and stuff in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I found
Maybe
them.
they are. They probably are.
Probably worth something.
Pre-65,
They're
I
like,
believe.
They're like the 40s.
Yeah. Light's shitting out.
It's dimming.
Yeah.
Oh boy, is that calling it? We're calling it a close.
I guess we're gonna call it a close.
Yep, that'll be the
All
end of today's episode.
All
Sweet.
right, guys. Can't wait to do this again
Yep,
Yeah.
probably this weekend.
this weekend. Yeah.
I'll probably be back on here.
Probably.
Probably.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
Yep.
See ya.
See ya.